Welcome to Nutty's Treehouse.
Hi, folks! Nutty T Squirrel, and welcome back to Nutty's Treehouse. Yes, the only place in town you can go to be a kid again. At least for half an hour, or maybe a minute over or two. Depends on what we got going on in the treehouse. Well, here's the thing, folks. Today is going to be a very different episode of Nutty's Treehouse. We're not showing any cartoons today. I know. Calm down. Just okay. Get the paper bag. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, listen. I've got so much coolness here that unfortunately I couldn't fit the cartoons in. So today we've got an interview with my pal and yours, Captain Cartoon. Yes, the host of that awesome Saturday morning cartoon show, which you can see exclusively on YouTube and the Monster Channel every Saturday morning. Yeah, so we're going to show you that. I think we got a couple of segments and some skits and, of course, the cartoons. So not going to eat any cereal today because, like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's dive into the funness. So take it away with the part one of my interview with Captain Cartoon. Howdy do. Hey, Nutty T Squirrel here. And have I got a special surprise for all of you here at my treehouse. Today, one day only, I am interviewing the man, the myth, the legend himself, all the way from Piqua, Ohio, Mr. Captain Cartoon. Yay!
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Captain, how you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing, Nutty?
I'm doing just wonderful.
Good.
Gotta say, big fan of all those cartoons you're showing.
Well, thank you. I am too. I love your cartoons too.
Oh, thank you. Now, okay, I gotta ask this. You own a comic book store, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you just sell comic books?
Nope.
Okay. What do you sell?
Video games, magic cards, role-playing games, movies, comic books, pretty much all that fun, nerdy stuff.
And of course, what's the name of your store?
Are You Game?
Okay, so, you know, that's always cracked me up. You got people that own comic book stores, but they sell more than just comic books. I mean, I'm thinking, was it in the day when they opened, back in the day, they just sold nothing but comic books?
Well, a lot of people did. A lot of people just had just regular old comic book stores at one point. But now everybody wants everything under one roof. That's why, you know, like stuff like Amazon and Walmart. And you got to be diverse. You can't just focus on one thing or you're not going to make it.
So, I get you. Wow.
Yep.
So what is your favorite part of okay, I'll give you it. What's your favorite part of Captain Cartoon?
What's my favorite? The people that watch my show. I really have, like, I talk to these people almost on a daily basis now, and a lot of them people are fun, and it's as a avid cartoon lover, and with the Vince that's sitting right here.
Hi, Vince.
Hey. I want to make sure that cartoons that maybe people forgot about or that have never been released on DVD or whatever, you can still find them. Even if I hoard them all on hard drives and everything else like that, I want to make sure that they don't disappear.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
So that's my goal with both my show, with two of my shows, is to make sure that that stuff doesn't disappear.
Well, we appreciate that, definitely. I mean, you've got some really good cartoons. And then, you know, it's funny, you've got cartoons like Bill O'Reilly said this to me before, and I think I
said it again last time, but he said,
I have to say, I am enjoying it. There are some really great cartoons. You've got some that I love watching, and you got some that I've never seen, and a bunch that I would never want to see again. So keep up the good work there, Captain.
Yep. That's the way it is with me too. There's a couple cartoons that as much as I would love to save all of them, I think
right,
some of them need to be lost.
some of them should be lost.
Yes.
I like that.
There's a reason that people forgot about them, and it's for a good reason.
Yeah, we've got a storage area in our vault with videos and movies and things that probably will never see the light of day because they're that bad, you know?
Yep.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. The Room. Night of the Living Pies. Any Steven Seagal movie, not to be confused with Steven Seagal. These films are considered the worst Hollywood movies ever made. Maybe that was true then, but now comes perhaps the world's worst movie ever made. A new film by Joseph said he could do it. Tell. The Door. Whatever you do, do not open this door. And please, while you're watching this movie, please, 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 do not throw any doors at the screen. Thank you. Rated R. Under 17, name without parent. Not available in the state of Ohio.
So in the comic book world, do you have a favorite comic book?
I am an avid lover of X-Men. I grew up with X-Men. I love X-Men. I have since I was probably 5 years old, and I've not stopped collecting it since then.
Now that's a mixed blessing because there's so many characters that fall under the realm of X-Men. So I mean, do you collect all of those comic books?
No. I right now I do all the X-Men stuff, X-Force, and then like Wolverine. I don't get like Rogue or Storm or Gambit or any of that stuff when those come out.
Because yeah, that's a lot. I mean, because Spider-Man was by himself, and he's part of X-Men, then he's not, and yeah, there's just so many deviations.
Yeah, Spider-Man was there for a brief moment because he was essentially a substitute teacher.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's
Pops in and then leaves.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, the Hulk.
I love the last 2 books that the Hulk has put out. They're real fun. So
Now, I'm a big Archie Comics fan. So do you sell Archie Comics there?
yes, I do. Yes,
Wow.
I do. I just read this one that just came out last week.
Oh, I
So-
love me Sabrina.
Yep.
Oh, and that's
I
the kind of Sabrina you gotta have, you know?
Oh yeah. It's I'm a big fan of Sabrina. And then the stuff that they have, I guess the Chilling Adventures universe, which is like they're almost like horror stuff.
Yes.
I like almost all of that. I don't think
sweet.
I think there's been like one book I didn't much care for, but all of them are pretty good so far.
Now what about Star Wars comics? Do you have any of those?
I have all the Star Wars comics.
Oh wow.
I during the pandemic, I finally broke down and I completed my run of the original Marvel run.
Oh yeah, I've got like a whole bunch of those here too in the treehouse.
Yeah. I have all 107 of them now. So
Oh, that was it? 107?
for the original run, yeah. Yeah.
Really? I thought
Yep.
there were more.
Nope. Well, there was the original run plus a few annuals, so it probably only comes up to maybe 111 issues.
Wow.
So
That's a lot, yeah. And,
Yeah.
and of course G.I. Joe just kept going, right?
Well, G.I. Joe went 155 issues, then it changed companies, and then it went up to issue 300. And now another company's taking it over, and it's starting at 301, and that's not including all the offshoot G.I. Joe stuff that they did
Right.
too. 'Cause-
Wow, that's a lot. Now, here's something that I hear from other comic book places: trading cards. They're not a big seller anymore.
Old school trading cards or not, I sell all the CGC, the collectible card games. But the only one I do is Magic. That's the only card I sell. So,
Really? Wow. Aw, I used to love like Creature Feature and like I have the Knight Rider, the complete trading card series, and I mean Magnum PI, Mork and Mindy. I got
Yep.
all of these old school ones.
There's still people out there that buy them, but they're just not as popular as they used to be. The ones that sell now are the ones that have the special cards, the autograph cards,
All right.
the you can get like what they call patch cards, which has like a piece of like a costume on it or something like that.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know I got a trading card here somewhere, but man, no, okay, I don't. Ricky, did you? You don't know where it's at? Okay, yeah, because I mean, I used to, growing up, I'd collect trading cards, with the gum,
Yep.
and of course, you got to buy the whole pack, and then you get repeats, so then you got to keep buying until you get the whole collection.
Oh yeah. I remember trying to get all the Star Wars cards when I was a kid
Oh,
and never did.
yeah. Now, okay, so I mean, do you have any of those old school trading card packs there?
Well, no, I do have some, not packs, but I do have some sets because every once in a while I'll buy a comic book collection or a toy collection. I always end up with some cards.
Oh,
And to be honest, I just usually box them up and they go on eBay and I sell them there.
oh, there you go. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the gum then.
Nope. Although I'm not gonna lie, I worked at a store before I opened mine, and we found a box of 1983 Topps baseball cards,
Oh, wow.
unopened.
Sweet.
So we decided to open them, and we're opening the packs, and there's a legit, almost 40-year-old gum inside of it. So
Oh, did you eat it?
30-year-old gum. And they bet me I would not eat a piece of it, and I ate a piece.
How did it taste?
It tasted just like the gum, but it was super hard, and it was like trying to eat glass that slowly became gum.
Right. So, as soon as you bite down, it just
It shattered into a million
shatters
pieces.
in your mouth. That's the quality of good gum. If it shatters inside your mouth, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was not good.
Well, when you're growing up as a kid, it kind of lost its flavor pretty quick.
It's like the Fruit Stripes gum that lasted like 3 seconds. It was the most delicious gum ever for 3 seconds.
Right. My favorite was the Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba was so good.
Yeah, the blueberry one, because that lasted forever.
The Hubba Bubba was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't have any Hubba Bubba until last year because we were driving through the mountains, and my ears kept popping, so I had to stop and get gum to get my ears to pop.
Oh, sweet.
So
Yeah,
I found Hubba Bubba.
Sweet.
Okay, people, come on. Let's move this line. Come on. The buffet table is... No, get up, lady. No, move the pork. Just move the pork, lady, okay? Come on. You thought it could not happen again. But it has. Hot off the presses from the very terrible movie The Door, Joseph said he could do it tell brings you another movie so bad you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll wonder why you blew $10 plus food on popcorn and snacks. The Spoon. This time, the scoop's on you. Rated R. Under 17, and without parent. Not available in the state of Vermont. Or of Wyoming. Or, I think, in Ohio, too. Maybe, maybe not.
Hey, folks. All right, we're back. You enjoying the interview that I did with Captain Cartoon? Yeah, real neat guy. He's got all sorts of coolness, not only in his show, but at his comic book store, which sells all sorts of cool things like comic books and toys and magic stuff, and just a whole lot of cool things. So, yeah. All right, well, without further ado, let's get right back into the interview and segments.
So what do you like? What kind of stuff? Yeah, what kind of things do you sell at your store?
Well, I sell comic books. I sell magic.
Now, when you say magic, are you talking magic tricks?
Magic the Gathering, the card game.
Okay, the card game. Okay,
I do
you say
that.
magic. I'm like, Magic tricks? Wow.
Um, I have had magic tricks come through because I bought like those boxes of the old school magic
Oh.
tricks. Yeah. Um, I do a lot of toys, both vintage and new. Um, Dungeons and Dragons, role playing games, stuff like that. Lots of movies. But yeah, and video games, lots of video games.
So now you mentioned toys, you mentioned old and new. Which do you prefer? Old or new?
I love my original Star Wars stuff and G.I.
Yeah.
Joe. But I really I've not stopped collecting. I've never stopped collecting G.I. Joe. So for me, it just is one continuous toy line for
It
G.I.
just never stops.
I've not stopped collecting G.I. Joe since 1982. And Star Wars, I love so many of them. I am a sucker for the Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers.
Okay. Yeah, that's like part of my collection is the Stormtroopers. They're like, the best,
Oh yeah.
The whole outfit is cool.
Oh, I have a full set of Stormtrooper armor,
Oh.
and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Stormtrooper helmets.
Oh, sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mandalorian helmets, and
Wow.
that's not including I have Bo-Katan, I got Din Djarin, I got Jango Fett, a couple different Boba Fett's. I got
Wow.
yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yep.
So, number one seller in your store, what would it be?
Ooh, probably Magic cards, followed by it all just depends on the week. This week's already been a heavy comic book week. So
Newer stuff or older stuff?
old stuff. I sold
Oh,
lots
really?
of old
Okay.
stuff today. Yeah.
So, do people call you and place an order for comic books that they want to buy?
We get a catalog each month, previews, and I have file customers who fill out their order every month. We place the order and they get their books every week.
Oh, wow. So they come in physically or you mail it to them?
Everybody comes in physically right now. I don't mail hardly any comic books out to anybody. Occasionally somebody will. I just shipped out a package week before last of a bunch of old Sleepwalker comics from Marvel. So,
oh, sweet. So, if somebody from, say, overseas wanted to order some comic books from you, would you mail it to them?
I can. It's just a pain because of dealing with customs and stuff like that.
But it's worth it, right?
Yeah. If they want to pay for it, I'll ship it. I don't.
If they want to pay for it, there you go. Yeah, cash first.
Yeah, money talks.
You got to prepay, right?
Yeah. No, I got no problem with shipping stuff. It's like I said, it's to go worldwide. It's just kind of a lot of paperwork and stuff. It's kind of tedious. So.
Oh yeah, you gotta customs. They want to know. Yeah, I shipped something to the Mad Bloods in Australia, and they were like, "Okay, I need to know what's in the box, and how much does it weigh? How much does it cost? And is it edible?" And yeah, it's just like God, question after question after question. Jeez.
Yeah,
Just take it.
I sent a set of metal dice to the Netherlands.
Oh wow!
And they're at the post office. It's like rattle, 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 rattle. I'm like, what's in here? I'm like, dice. They're like, it sounds heavy. I'm like, it's metal dice.
It's metal dice.
Metal dice.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Rick, what's that? Hold on. Ricky's. What's that? What? No. Put that down. No. We'll do it later. Sorry. I get busy treehouse here.
There it is.
Okay, so you got something coming up in November.
Yep. Got Piqua
Tell us
Comic
about
Con.
that.
Piqua Comic Con is going on 10 years. We took time off during the pandemic, like everybody did.
Right.
But we are back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is our last one-day show. We're going to hopefully next year for 2 days, and we're hoping to go bigger and only do one show for 2 days instead of 2 one-day shows. But we get vendors and dealers from Kentucky to Michigan, Indiana to not all over to Pennsylvania, but a lot of Ohio, comic book guys, toy guys,
Sweet.
artists, comic book artists. I think we have right now, I think I have 2 comic book artists coming. They're local guys, but they do really good work. We've had the Batmobile before.
Oh, nice.
We've had people from horror movies, and all kinds of stuff. We had a guy who does special effects makeup, and he brought all of his props. So he
Oh,
had
nice.
all these props setting out for everybody to take a look at. So
Okay, so when is it and where is it?
it is November 5th at the Piqua Center Mall in Piqua. It is 987 East Ash Street. It's right off of I-75. So if you're on I-75 going north or south, you really can't miss it because you can see the mall from the interstate. So
Wow, that'll be cool. That'll
Yeah.
be cool. Excellent. I think I'm gonna see if can we get there, Ricky? What's that? No. Well, we can try. Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we can get there.
well, I'm saving a table for all the people from the Monster Channel. So if anybody wants to come from the Monster Channel, they've got a place that they can go.
Oh,
So-
that'd be sweet.
It's a chunk of
So
change.
what's in store for the future of Captain Cartoon? Anything cool coming up?
The captain is continuing to work on Saturday morning serials because that's my baby. I love it. It keeps growing every week. Saturday Sci Fridays is still growing and it's getting bigger. We're still got a bunch of people on my other shows, Group Therapy TV, which I got the interview shows, like what I did an interview with you, and we've done interviews with all kinds of cool people. We got more coming up, and then coming into Halloween time, the Doctor and the Witch will be back for another episode of their Halloween show.
Oh, sweet.
And then I've created another show with another YouTuber / TikToker, Hawk, who talks rock and heavy metal. So we're doing a show where we're going to bring all these new bands on and talk to them and get them out there. So we're going to. Everybody's joking around that I'm going to have a show on 7 days a week, and I'm like, my goal is to have a show on 7 days a week.
Yeah, there you go. 7 days a week. Oh, you'll never sleep.
No, I don't sleep now.
I hear you.
So
It gets a bit hectic here at the station, with all these shows and people asking for stuff, and yeah, it just never ends. Yeah.
it's
Wow. Cool. Are you ever going to wear like a special Captain Cartoon outfit?
The Captain Cartoon outfit consists of here we are. This is my Captain Cartoon outfit. I wear my bathrobe. All my other horror host friends are telling me that I actually need to upgrade and do makeup and have stuff, especially when I'm the doctor. I legitimately shoot most of my shows in the middle of the night, and I don't want to put makeup on.
Yeah, it takes a while. No, you know what you should do is you should like walk in as yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then go through a quick change and turn into Captain Cartoon.
Well,
That would be cool.
Well, sometimes other versions of me show up.
Right.
Skeletor has showed up on an episode or two. Sometimes I come in wearing a stormtrooper outfit. I've
seen those.
Yeah. So you don't know which captain you're going to get when you get the captain. Usually it's the same one, but every once in a while there's a different one.
It's a crapshoot. See what
Yep.
you're gonna get.
You don't know what you're going to get. So
Here comes Captain Cart. Wow, Captain Cartoon's looking pretty down today. What happened? Oh, he had a late night party last night, so he's not feeling too well.
Well, it's bad is that since I started doing this show, I kind of got a little bit healthier and I lost a bunch of weight.
Sweet.
And so people were asking me if I was sick because I lost
wow.
so much weight. I'm like, no, I just got healthy. I just lost weight.
You're just getting healthy. You're looking better, and
Yep.
yeah, the longer you live, the more you show.
Yeah. The more
The more cool cartoons you'll show.
Yep.
Yeah, we love watching your show. I mean, you got 5+ hours of cartoons every Saturday.
Yeah,
Just awesome.
I go a little crazy sometimes. It started out as the first few episodes were only about an hour and a half,
Right.
and then it kept growing, and then it was 2 hours, and then it was 3, and then it was 4, and it stayed 4 hours for quite a while. And then I'm sitting there, and I started looking into older Saturday mornings. In some places, Saturday mornings didn't end until 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I also grew up in a time where you got the cartoons that came on before Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh yeah, those were cool too.
So I tacked one of those on at the beginning now, and then I add another show at the end. So the average run on a cartoons is 12 episodes per episode that I run.
That's a lot of cartoons.
It is a lot of cartoons.
But
And
we appreciate them.
I sometimes feel like I go overboard and a little crazy, and then I think, oh, one of these days I'm gonna run out of cartoons. And every time I think I'm gonna run out of cartoons, I find a new cartoon that I forgot about, and I'm like, oh, adding that.
Add that one. Well, you can always recycle too if you need to.
Yeah, we did a the big every anniversary I do Saturday all day, and it starts at 7 in the morning and then runs till about, I want to say 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
And I put the old cartoons, I put the 80s cartoons. I did one where when the cartoons ended, wrestling began, and then when wrestling was over, I put a kung fu movie in. So
that's a whole day right there.
That's right. That's why it was Saturday all day.
Oh, sweet. But sweet. So for those of the people watching, where can they watch Captain Cartoon?
Captain Cartoon is on the Monster Channel every Saturday, and every Saturday on YouTube you can watch Saturday morning serials. Starts at between 7:30 and 7:45. And then you can watch my other shows, which is Sci Fridays. That's every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Group Therapy TV. That's every Monday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And then my other show's coming. That's going to be Talk and Roll, and that's going to be every Thursday is what we're planning on that one, and that's going to be at 8 o'clock, so Eastern Standard Time.
Sweet. I see cousin. No, is that Cousin It over there with the hand? Wait, who was the hand?
That Thing.
That's Thing. Why was I thinking Cousin It? Oh,
Cousin It is the hair.
Somebody was selling the movie It. No, is that Thing over there?
No, that is the Vincent, and he's hiding behind the chair, and his nose is right there. I can see him.
I see him. There he is. Hi, Vince.
say hi.
Cool.
Vince.
And where can they find Mr. Paul? At what's the name of the business again?
RU Game. It's ARE letter U GAME. You can find all of us. You can find the store and me and Piqua Comic Con and Group Therapy all on Facebook. You can find the Captain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you'll get to see stuff like me going to concerts and reading comics and stuff like that on Instagram.
Oh, sweet. Excellent. Well, thanks again for stopping by and being on the Treehouse.
Anytime.
We appreciate it, and
no problem.
Hopefully we'll see you at the Piqua Comic Con.
Yep, hopefully.
Hopefully we'll see you there, buddy. All right, thanks.
Thank you. See ya.
Hi folks, Nutty here again last time. So, did you enjoy this episode? I know it's a little different. We had no cartoons today, sorry about that. Just couldn't fit them in. I mean, I would go against the half-hour concept, to be a kid again, at least for half an hour. If it goes over, then you're an adult. So, yeah, with the busy world we have out there, I thought half hour is enough. So, yeah, sorry if you tuned in and didn't get to see any cartoons, but you got to see my interview with Captain Cartoon and some awesome skits and segments. So, hope you enjoyed today's special episode. And, so thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Nutty's Treehouse, where we will have some cartoons, okay? So, until next time.